Hello everyone, thank you for joining us here at Barnstormer Baseball Cards on this fine Monday. Today we're going to open some TTM mail or through the mail autograph successes we received in the last week. Let's go ahead and get started. The first one up is from Santa Ana, California. This one was one of the All-American girls. And I sent Bevster a Frisch card, 2 custom cards, none of which came back signed, but on our letter that we send requesting the autograph, she signed the bottom of that. So I've never really had that happen before, where they didn't sign anything that was inside, and just the letter, but we'll take it nonetheless. And that gives us one more of the All-American girls. They are the league that the movie A League of Their Own was patterned after a number of years ago. It's a great movie. Most of you have probably seen it. If you haven't, or if you have, go watch it again. All right, our next TTM today is from Orlando, Florida. Coming out of Orlando. Oh, this is a cool one. Mr. Joe Oliver was on the 1990 World Series champion Cincinnati Reds. That was the Nasty Boys. The pitching staff was called the Nasty Boys. If you haven't seen that documentary on MLB Network, I highly recommend it. It's very, very good. Sometime I'll tell the story. I went to lunch for my birthday with Danny Jackson, and he was on that team, and he talked about some of the Nasty Boys. Those are great stories. So we got 4 out of 4 from Mr. Joe Oliver. That is a great success. Put some of these over here, kind of balance things out. So we keep moving along. All right. Next up, Kansas City, Missouri. Was excited about this one. This is the Duke. If you're from around here, John Wathan was known as the Duke. He was a player and then later on became a manager. This is a manager card you see here. And here he is as a player. This is his 1983 card. It's a 1982 record breaker. He stole 31 bases and set a new record as a catcher. And something they like to mention around town is that if you say, oh, he's fast for a catcher, John Wathan always took offense to that. He just liked to be fast. And here he is. We went 3 for 3, and he signed his 1985 Topps. This is the year that we won the World Series, our first World Series victory, before we took it again in 2015. So 3 for 3 from the Duke here in town, and that's a great success too. I've met him a couple times. Good guy. His boys played. They still live here in town. I've never had him sign that record breaker card before though, so super pumped about that. Anytime I can find something unique that a player did or a special kind of card, I like to get those picked up. All right. Next, we'll go with San Diego, California. Out of San Diego, Mr. Charles Nagy. Charles Nagy with the Indians, and then on the USA Olympic team card from '88. I like to get those too. Again, if it's unique and different. I know there's more USA baseball cards now than there were back then. They used to only put those out every couple years. So like there was some in the 85 set, there was some in the 88 set. So you just basically get the Olympic team every 4 years. But now we have the USA team constantly, and the younger guys are always on it doing international play. Let's see. Next, Phoenix, Arizona. Coming out of Phoenix. Oh, there's a whole bunch in here. Ed Vandenberg, pitcher with the Rangers, the Mariners, the Indians, and the Dodgers. I don't normally send that many cards requesting from one person. I don't like to overdo it with these guys or, push our luck or be greedy, if you will. But if I find somebody like this that played on several teams, I do think it's neat to go ahead and get their autograph with a bunch of different teams and a bunch of different unis. and add those to the collection. So that's why you see so many from Mr. Vandenberg coming back. And it looks like we did 85, 87, 88, and 89. So we skipped over 86. Wonder who he is with an 86. All right. And next we have, well, last we have, this is a good one. And there's the address right there if you want to pause it and get that. Mr. Fred Costello out of Rochester, New York. If you don't know who Fred is, you're probably like me. You didn't know who Fred was before a couple months ago. I came across him on another TTM video or site. And Fred was the 40-year organ player for minor league team, the Rochester Red Wings. And in 2016, Fred actually got his own card. So we sent 2. Fred signed 2. Again, I like to go for the unique and different. And an organ player with his own card is definitely unique and different. We've got a couple ushers now. We have tons of umpires. We even have a World War II vet. If they make cards of them and they're unique, I'm going to try to go for it. So there's a couple of Fred, and Fred actually sent a letter back as well. Costello Music. Sorry for the delay with no baseball this season. I just got your letter. Thanks, Fred. That's because we sent it to the stadium instead of his home address. But we figured it would get to him eventually anyway, and it certainly did. So happy to add that to the collection. So that's quite a few TTMs. A bunch of beautiful cards here. Love getting stuff back from everybody. We'll have to see what's in today's mail. Mondays tend to be big for us. Get a lot of returns on Mondays. So we'll see what comes in today. Well, thank you all, everyone. Stay safe and have a great and fabulous Monday. Don't forget to like and subscribe.